Hi, this is Anders from In Flames, and you guys are watching M-Rock.
Hi on M-Rock, and welcome Anders from In Flames.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here. It's a few more hours to kill before show. So
Yeah. You're on tour with Five Finger Death Punch right now.
Yeah.
How is the tour going so far?
We've been having a lot of fun. Good shows and lots of people come in, and you shouldn't forget Of Mice and Men who are also on this tour. And I think it's a great package.
I saw an interview on Metal Hammer Germany with Jesper Strömblatt, former member of In Flames. He said, maybe you read it.
No, I don't read what's in the papers anymore.
He said In Flames should be renamed, and I'm glad to have left the sinking ship. What would you like to answer him on that statement?
I don't have an answer. That's his statement, and I don't really care. I mean, I'm here and we're doing what we do. I've been part of this band for a long time, so if he feels that way, that's how he feels, and that's fine with me. You know, when you join a band, when you start releasing albums, you're gonna find love, you're gonna find hate, and everything in between, and that's just part of the game. You know, that's not something I can control. It's just the way it is. But I am super proud of the past. But I'm very happy where we are today as well.
And you can be proud of your new album, Battles. Let's talk about it. I like it. In my opinion, it's
good for you.
The best In Flames record. It's a combination of the heavy roots, some new melodic parts, and I think a new step in the evolution of your vocals. Do you agree?
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, it sounds like In Flames, I think. We don't write during touring cycles, so it's often like a year, 2 years, 3 years between, depending on how long it is between the albums.
Yeah.
They actually write music, and I think it happens a lot within a band and with people in general in times like that. So therefore, I think our album sounds slightly different from each other, each and every one. And I definitely think this new one has some new elements to it. I was working way harder with the vocals. I took singing lessons pretty much for the first time during the recording, and I think that helped me to expand my voice and reach new levels. It's not like I'm trying to become the best singer in the world. It's just I want to be able to control my instrument a little bit better and knowing what I can do with it. It worked. I think it worked, and I'm happy with the album.
You always made very different albums, and you always kept on changing your style. Some fans love that, some don't. So what do you say about the fans who say, I prefer the older stuff and I don't like the new record?
I think I answered sort of that when you talked about Jesper. Like, you cannot be loved by everyone, and it's just, we do music that we like, and if you don't like it, what can I do? It's not. I can't go home to you and try to convince you that you should like us. And if you like it, and if you come to the shows and have a good time, fantastic. I'm really happy that we have a sound that people recognize, that we have done something with our music that are, gone from a small city in Sweden, travel across the world. Yeah. That's something that made me really proud.
You recorded in LA for the first time. Someone in the band said the place where a record is recorded always have an influence on the record.
Should be me saying that. I heard myself say that many times.
So how did LA influence the record Battles?
Well, if you compare it to the album before, Siren Charms, which was recorded in Berlin in winter time, and it was cold and rainy and gray.
Like today.
But I love the city Berlin, and it was exactly what we were after. But this one was the opposite. Here we had sun, we were barbecuing, drinking good beer, and it was a different type of scenario. And I think if you're a normal human being, which I consider us to be, you get affected by what's happening around you. Whether you are aware of it or not, that will get into the album somehow. You know, maybe you're in a better mood and you start writing happier tunes. Stuff like that. And I think this has a more uplifting. I wouldn't say lyrically I have more uplifting, but the whole vibe of the album, the whole production has a more uplifting feeling than Siren Charms. Yeah.
There's a very interesting statistic about how many shows you played in different countries. What do you think? In which country did you play the most shows? Do you know that?
Well, I think Germany's up there, should be up there, as a country, or America.
Yeah. America is the first. You played 545 shows in the USA, and second place
should be Germany then.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
168 shows in Germany, and what is the third place?
Third place? Sweden, maybe?
Yes, right. 108.
Okay.
Especially on this tour, how is the community? Do you hang around and drink some beer with the other bands, or is everybody mainly on his own tour bus?
I mean, we see each other, in the catering and talking a little bit. I was just talking with Chris, bass player of Five Finger, and everybody's really nice and but everyone also have their certain ways to how they want to get pumped before a show, and some people want to be by themselves and some people like to hang out. And I mean, we hang out as a band more of course pretty much all the time, we hang out before shows, after shows, we go to bars together, we do all kinds of things together, so it's a very good vibe. But I mean, we've been hanging out with the Mice and Men guys too, so it's all in all, it's a very nice, friendly atmosphere on this tour.
Thank you very much for this interview.
Thank you for having me.
Have a good show tonight. This was Anders. Sorry, I will do it once more.
It's fine. just keep it.
This was Anders.
I think people know by now.
Flames on M Rock. People know you, of course.
Thank you.